I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. At a Senate Republican press briefing on Tuesday, Senator John Barrasso spoke about the economy. The Wyoming Republican excoriated President Biden and Democrats over inflation. Senator Barrasso pointed to high inflation that is harming Americans, saying, quote, "Families cannot keep up. People are falling behind." Senator Barrasso also condemned the Inflation Reduction Act, saying that it would only make the economy worse.
Well, let me just remind folks why Joe Biden's poll numbers are at historically low levels of approval of his activities, and it's because of what we're seeing in the economy. We are seeing, at this time, the Democrats' policies, Joe Biden's policies, have people all across the country struggling and suffering with 40-year high inflation, higher than many people in this room have ever seen in their lifetime. Families cannot keep up. People are falling behind. People in Wyoming can't afford a full tank of gas. People can't afford to buy a full week's worth of food at the grocery store. And now we have Joe Manchin going holding hands with Joe Biden and Chuck Schumer, jumping us over the cliff in terms of wanting to raise taxes and increase spending. Those are things that are going to make the economy even worse. They want to raise taxes in the middle of a recession. I know Joe Biden says it's not a recession. Google it. It's a recession. 2/3 of the American people believe and feel that they are living in the middle of a recession. And they come out with this 725-page bill that Manchin and Schumer apparently have agreed to. 725 pages. Each page costs more than $1 billion. You know that's going to add to inflation. The American people can see right through this. Yeah, we get the fact that when things don't go well for Joe Biden and his policies, he likes to change the definition of things. He did it when he described what happened in Afghanistan as a success. We've seen it when he describes the border as being secure, when we see hundreds of thousands of millions of people coming across illegally. We see it how he defined inflation in the past, that it was going to be temporary, transitory. Wasn't. It's still here. And now he's trying to do the same thing with a recession. Look, people see President Biden on television and they realize he is not up to the task of solving the problems for the people that he has caused. And now with Joe Manchin signing on to this, we are heading to double-digit inflation in this country. And you go through this whole bill, what do you see? You see the IRS being empowered to hire many more auditors, 86,000 more IRS agents. What do they want to do? They're going to audit people. We're talking about families and farmers and small businesses, making it much harder for families to get by. The burden of what they're placing on the American families is just absolutely awful. And what's not in the bill? Well, the things that American people are concerned about. This isn't actually going to lower the pain at the pump. This isn't going to take care of the chaos at the border or the crime in the cities. None of those things are going to be solved by what the Democrats are bringing forward. That's why 2/3 of the American people believe this president and this administration and the entire Democrats in the House and the Senate are heading in the wrong direction, and they're ignoring the things that are most important to the voters at home.